As he walked on his way to the gaming grounds, never thinking he was going to die. As he crossed the checkpoint, the sound of gunfire came. As the news spread the border town, Aidan McInnes was slain. Oh, why did you do it? Have you not the guts to say? He said it was an accident, or even a ricochet. But like Loco and Gibraltar, your eyes are well renowned. You murdered Aidan McInnes on his way to the gaming ground. For years he was harassed by the forces of the crown. As he went to work each morning from his native town, the soldiers swore against him for reasons no one could say. And sure enough, they murdered him in cold blood that sunny day. Why did you do it? Have you not the guts to say? You said it was an accident, or even a ricochet. But like Loco and Gibraltar, your eyes are well renowned. You murdered Aidan McInnes on his way to the gaming ground. To say it was an accident was the greatest crime of all. To his heart of broken family, it was the worst that can befall. Across F1's the lonely spot where Aidan he was shot down. As he walked that Sunday evening on his way to the gaming ground. Sing it with us. Oh, why did you do it? Have you not the guts to say? You said it was an accident, or even a ricochet. But like Loco and Gibraltar, your eyes are well renowned. You murdered Aidan McInnes on his way to the gaming ground.
Why did you do it? You killed Scottish football. You criminal fucking bastards. You should be all in jail.
Like Loco and Gibraltar, your eyes are well renowned. You murdered Aidan McInnes on his way to the gaming ground. Aidan's life had ended. It was time for Judgment Day. A soldier jumped out from a tower, then the coward is slipped away. God's curse on you, England, for those cruelties that you have done. But God will have the final say when your day of judgment comes.
Did you do it? Have you not the guts to say, the criminal bastards?
Your lies are well known. You murdered Adam McInnesby on his way to the gate. Yes, you murdered young Adam McInnesby on his way to the gate. Oh well, my old man's a go with every young. I haven't seen him lately. He's always on the run. He looks already trendy in a shade on the embers. That fellow I know double that with ties and shirts and suits. Never listen his crusty, he's playing that I go out. They ask me if I've seen my dad and if he's been out. I see when you're on business, don't just leave me alone. You sure are only jealous, you've no fathers of your own. Well, my old man is so old, with a very young gun. I haven't seen him lately, he's always on the run. He looks already trendy, in his shades on the embers. That fellow I know well that, with ties and shirts and suits. May God reward both God and men. May heaven be the home. Was it may God come down they go. Well, they never feel the honesty of being that road. Oh, the border town, where my Johnny rolled when the leader was a leprechaun from Gary on. And then the long machine come to the barrack door. They discovered the truth they were the pain of playing sore. They were fighting for a violent skies to claim their very own. And the foremost of the Ghanaian foundation so.
Hello there, good afternoon. This is Tommy in Glasgow, coming after last night's performance on the BBC. Mark Daly, I take it Nobody watched that. Who would want to watch such BBC lies and propaganda? Eh? That was just absolutely fantastic. How you all doing out there, troops? Thanks for joining me. Sorry for the wee build up there, or the wee tunes. Now, let's deal with things first. I feel truly vindicated for a lot of the stuff that I've said regards what they've done here. Duff and Phelps, absolute criminal bastards. David Murray, absolute criminal. They're criminals, that's all they are. I said in my last one a week ago, criminal bastards. It's absolutely outrageous. When are they going to end up in jail?
Hi, you've reached Charles Walder from Duff and Phelps.
Yeah, oh well, he's no picking up. That was Mr. CW from D&P. Well, the thing is, you know, the last part of that show where it spoke about Duff and Phelps and what it has done, and the gentleman at the end, you know, this is a criminal act. They have committed crimes here. Where is the police? Excuse me, Officer Plod, Officer Dibble. Is there an investigation done here? If these people have committed criminal acts, where are yous? Come out wherever you are. Shall we have to phone Helen Street? Is it a serious crime? Soccer? Who do we phone here? Are you busy trying to catch all the wee criminals on the road, or the motorist criminals? Is there no decent criminals out there that you can go and catch, like these bastards who have defrauded every fucker? The taxpayer has been shafted. Can't you see? This is just fucking criminal, I'm telling you. Absolute fucking atrocious. These bastards should be fucking in jail. In fucking jail. Ah, well, you can run, but you can't fucking hide. Fucking shit, alright. Hold on, troops. Sweltering a day, isn't it? Fucking sweltering.
Afternoon, Duff and Phelps.
Yeah, can you put me through to Mr. Whitehouse or Mr. Clark, please?
They're not based here, actually. They're based at Portland Square offices.
Yeah, have you got a number or can you transfer me?
I can't transfer you, but I can give you a number. It's
0207
0207. Yes, 487.
487
7240.
7240. Thank you.
Yes, thanks. Bye.
Well, I've just seen a lawyer's number on my phone there. I'm going to give this lawyer a call. See if I can get him on the case. See if we can get some people fucking brought to justice here.
Good afternoon, Duff and Phelps.
Good afternoon. I'm phoning to speak to Mr. Whitehouse or Mr. Clark, please.
And what's it regarding?
It's regarding the BBC investigation that was on last night.
Okay, your name is?
My name is Mr. Jonathan Spears.
And where are you calling from?
Sorry?
Where are you calling from? What company?
I'm representing an anonymous, well, someone who's part of the process of trying to buy Rangers.
Okay. I'm afraid Paul's not in his room at the moment. Would you like his voicemail?
Sorry?
Paul is away from his desk, I'm afraid, at the moment. Would you like to leave a message on his voicemail?
Will his voicemail be able to have a conversation with me? I want to speak to him just now, please.
Well, he's not in his
Well, then,
office at the moment.
is his compadre there? Is his other friend, his other partner in crime, is he about?
Not at the moment. Can I take your number and I'll get one of them to call you back?
Yes, how long will that take?
I have no idea.
Okay, here's my number. Sorry?
I can only pass the message on, so if you give me your number...
Yeah.
Your name is Mr. Spears, is that correct?
Yes, indeed, yes.
Okay, and what's your number there, Mr. Spears?
Yes, 07...
Yep.
78...
Yep.
925...
Yep.
1043.
Okay, I'll repeat that. 077-8925-1043.
Thank you very much, then.
It's regarding Rangers, yeah?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Spears, will do.
With the utmost haste, please. Thank you very much. And, 2 seconds here. I think we should get somebody else in on the act here. And maybe not. Right, maybe that was the answer there. I thought it was the answer machine kicking in. We'll never know. Move on. We'll get too many people to phone here. Right, let's see. Will they be phoning us back? That is a question. Will they be phoning us back? Sorry troops. And just checking out some numbers there. Yeah, so what's happened here is absolutely criminal. Absolutely fucking outrageous. I mean, there was so much that came out there last night. The main thing is the EBT. I mean, Duff and Phelps, they've not got a leg to stand on. They shouldn't be anywhere there. You heard someone speak there last night saying at the end, someone should be seeking to remove these people. Well, that's what someone's got to do, and somebody's got to try it, so I'm going to start trying it with other people. Let's close these bastards down. D&P should be out of business. They shouldn't be anywhere near there. It's just bang out of order. It's atrocious how Scottish football is in such a chaos the way it is. What's this guy's name? No. It's like, no, got, you know. I tried to phone the head guy of this place once before. This is a whole, sorry, I'm just going through some of the stuff here. Crime after crime by a whole host of assorted parties involved. It started off, as you saw, it kept going. Number one benefactor, David Murray. Number one benefactor of the EBTs, David Murray. Number one person who took, you know, well, it was all an ego trip. Everybody knows it. You know, the way it was portrayed last night. They portrayed it excellently. This is how it's perceived in the eyes of a lot of people. David Murray, how he's behaved. It was a warts and all, if that's the best way to describe it, production, and that's what people needed to see. And his company has failed. His business ethics, his way of running, you know, a multinational corporation, and we can all see the banks. You know, why has he still got a knighthood? Why is he still in position there? Because the banks have now greater control of his company. You know, he's been made up to be such a venerated person, and it's very hard to take such a title off or disgrace someone that they've built up who's so ingrained in the system, because when you're doing that, then you're taking part of the system to pieces as well. And, well, sometimes they do have to be sacrificed. Jeffrey Archer or whatever, you know, Lord Haw-Haw, what do you call him, Lord fucking looking. There is people who disgrace the badge, and then they are rightfully, or whatever treatment is given to them from the inside, you know what I mean? And this seems what they've all turned against their loyal friend. I mean, so everybody's against David Murray, and rightly so, because it's crime after crime in Scottish society, not just Scottish football. Scottish society has suffered collectively. The taxpayer, the tax burden that is not, we're all in this together, share things equally. It's not been shared equally in the likes of David Murray's about. Hold on.
Enter your destination number followed by the star key.
Got it. I've got a wee bit of a cold, my nose is running like a train.
Good morning, Justin South.
Oh yeah, I'm phoning to speak to Noah Gottdiner, please.
I'm sorry, he's not in the office. Can I take a message?
Yes, this is we're committing an inquiry on behalf of the Scottish football authorities, and there's a major implication for Duff and Phelps, and we're wanting to do an investigation, and we want to speak to Noah. Would it be possible to have a chat with them any time today in the next hour or so? This is of the utmost importance.
He's not in today.
Okay. Have you got a contact that I can get a hold of him today?
No, I cannot give out information like that.
Okay. Does he have a senior partner, please?
All the high-end executives are not in. Can you just, I can just leave a message and pass it on, or you can call back maybe next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
There's a major criminal investigation happening in the United Kingdom, and his company, your company if you're working for it, is involved. And we have to speak to the relevant parties here. Do you understand there's going to be a criminal investigation? Your company may be going through the court process. We are working here, part of the Scottish football authorities, trying to, well, obviously find out. And I find it absurd, and I find it obtuse that you are taking this stance that it will be next week. His company is going to be going through the court process. You daft bint. She just hung up. There you go. That was Duff and Phelps.
Your credit is 76 minutes. You have reached Duff and Phelps, a leading provider of financial advisory and investment banking services. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. For a company directory, press 4. If you would like to leave a message, spell the last and first name, then press pound. For Q, press 7. For Z, press 9. For help, press 0. There are 3 net for Charles J. At extension 10285 press 2. For if you would like to try an extension, you may do so now. Spell the last and first name, then press pound. For Q. There are 4 matching names. Choose the name by number. For a new search, press star. For Tiffany Gadalik at extension 3012220, press 1. For Tamara George at extension press 2. For at extension 13940, press 3. Wait while I transfer your call.
Just criminal. You heard it there. That lassie just hung up on us. That was Noah Gottdiener, whatever his name, Gottdiener, from Duff and Phelps. No one's there. Criminal investigations happening, and they don't want to talk here. It just absolutely stinks. Absolutely, the whole thing just stinks. Duff and Phelps. I've been doing, trying to find out about them and that Club 9 Sports. That was just all a sham. It's all been. Oh, it's criminal. What these people have done is just criminal, from start to finish. And where are they? We await the call from Duff and Phelps, eh? We'll coin something from Alex Thompson. Let's not hold on to our collective breaths, shall we? We were on to UEFA here. We're just getting warmed up here.
Welcome to UEFA, the Union of the European Football Associations. Bienvenue à l'UEFA, l'Union des Associations Européennes de Football. Willkommen bei der UEFA, dem Europäischen Fußballverband. For any questions related to the ticketing of the Euro 2012, please press 1. For any other questions, please stay on the line. Pour toute question relative à la billetterie.
Hold on, I just took it away there. Just checking something out here. Yep. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Für alle Fragen bezüglich Karten der Euro 2012 drücken Sie bitte die Taste 1. Für alle anderen Fragen bleiben Sie bitte am Apparat. Bonjour.
Ah, bonjour. I'm phoning to.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm phoning to speak to Michel Platini, please.
Oh, he's not in today. No, he has a FIFA Congress.
Okay, is David Taylor there, please?
David Taylor, maybe? May I have your name, sir, please?
Yes, my name is Tommy Glasgow.
Tommy Glasgow?
Yes.
Is he expecting your call?
Yes, he is, I think.
Okay, just stay on the line.
Marianne, I think his secretary, Marianne, she's expecting my call.
Yeah, Mariana Aguza. Just a second.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry, she's not answering. Let me try David Taylor directly. Just a second.
Come on, hurry up. Pick up. Oh, Mr. Taylor, where are you?
Mr. Glasgow?
Hello!
Yes, hello,
Hi.
I'm sorry. He's in a meeting. I cannot reach him for the moment.
Okay.
And as I can see on his calendar, he'll be busy the whole afternoon.
Oh, I'm ashamed of that. Okay, no problem then. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye, sir.
Tell him, hello. See, it's just all bullshit there. He didn't want to speak to me. I should have took another name I should have went on as someone else but that's shocking. Thank you, Mr. Taylor, for blanking me. Thank you very much. He's a meeting all day, yes. Anyway, never mind. Maybe you're listening. Hi, David, if you're listening in. Just wanted a comment. This whole thing is corrupt. This whole thing is fucked. And nobody's doing anything. Well, right. I think it's criminal. Absolutely criminal. Let's get back on the phones again. Hold on, troops, just going through my... Daryl King, please.
Hello there.
Hiya.
Hi, I'm sorry, the line's busy at the moment. Do you want his direct number?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Yep, 0141
Uh-huh.
302
Uh-huh.
6605.
Okay, no problem, thank you.
Thank you, bye.
Did you all get that there? Did anybody get it? Anybody get it? No? Oh well, I did. Right. So he's busy. He's Mr. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, we're all busy today. It's all busy, busy.
Hello?
Hi, Mr. Broadfoot.
Yes.
How are you doing? I was just phoning to inquire. Your lovely picture on the Twitter page. That is a Freemasonic sign. Can you explain why you're standing there in a Freemasonic pose when Freemasonic Scotland is again exposed for protecting Rangers? What part have you played in the protection of Rangers with the EBT? Why is Rangers in business, Mr. Broadfoot? Or do you want to just deflect and maybe add some more lies for the Freemasonic propaganda?
You're off your head, son.
I'm off my head, sir. Well, we all fucking know that, you fanny. Right. Crack on, shall we? Onwards and upwards.
You've reached Charles Walder from...
And... so, there we go. I'll try to speak to everybody here today. And, it's a sweltering day out there. You can hear the wee noise in the background, the wee fan there. Fanning myself down. Fanjitos are us. Right.
Sports desk.
Hi, Daryl King.
Who's calling?
How you doing? It's Tommy in Glasgow. Well, you've been vindicated slightly with all the stuff that's happened, but do you think that Scottish football should go further and kick Rangers out of the league, Daryl? Because it's obviously crime after crime that's happened here. Do you take your do you take the dairy for some of the crimes that's happened for no exposing them in the fullest in the past?
See you later, pal. Cheers.
You not got anything to say, no? Cheer up. Hold on. Where did I put that number?
Hello.
Aye, Daryl, is that all you can say then? Is that your response? It's a bit limited. Have you not got anything to expand on it?
Just to let you know, I've spoken to the police who are recording this call, so just be very careful.
I'm not saying anything, I'm just asking for your response. Just ask for his response to the part that he's playing there. Why has he got a Freemasonic symbol on his Twitter page? There's a whole Freemasonic conspiracy there. Are the police part of that conspiracy also? Oh well, sorry for exposing that. You know, I'm just Tommy in Glasgow. I'm a nutter, like you said. What have I done wrong, eh? Anyway, c'est la vie. We want answers. There's a criminal activity all over Scotland here, and that's what we're wanting. We want to get to the bottom of it. We want to get to the bottom of it. Hold on, what's the number for the SFA actually? SPL, anybody get the SPL number?
Sports desk.
So what lodge is it you're in then, Daryl King?
Listen, I'm going to tell you once you stop phoning this number, alright?
Why is that? Why is that? I'm doing an investigation. This is an investigation. This is an investigation.
The next time you phone me, and listen to what I'm saying, 'cause I'm going to tell you this once, alright? The next time you phone me, I'll be reporting this to the cops, alright?
I've done nothing wrong, I'm just asking you a question. What part you played? What part have you played in this? What part have you played in this? There's a second threat to the cops. I'll be threatened to the cops. Once by someone in the SFA, and now by someone in the Scottish media. I'll be threatened by the cops when I'm doing an investigation into Freemasonic activity. What the fuck? Eh? Let's go further with this then, eh? Shall we phone my lawyer friend again? Right, so let's see what we'll do now. We need to get another number here. We need to get other parties involved now. Right, hold on. We're just getting some more numbers on the go here. Oh no, I've got a number in this one here. Hold on. Just scroll down. We'll get another person in the media that might be a bit more friendly. Is it maybe it's coming up here? Wait, I thought I had it. It's not in it. Why isn't it in? Maybe, hold on, there we go. I think I might have it. Sorry, here we go, here we go. Come on. What's happening?
Good afternoon, Radio Clyde. What's your speaking?
Oh, hi, Martina. Can you put me through to Sports Desk, please?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Hello, Clyde News.
Hi, Jim.
It's Gordon.
Oh, is Jim about?
He doesn't seem to be at his desk at the moment. Can I ask who's calling? I'll get him to give you a phone.
Alright, I'll phone back in a bit then. Cheers, my friend, right?
Right, cheers.
Right. Clyde 1 are unavailable for comment. Let's see if we get anybody here. Right, nothing there. So then, where are we? I think we should get back to the Duff and Phelps. I see no phone back. We in hiding again? Hold on. Try to get another call here. Oh, come on. Come on. So my nose is all bunged up here. This flu. Murder having a cold. In this weather, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Come on, what's happening? Who's your arms? Come down. Stupid phone card. Oh, look what it's doing. PIN code. I ran out of credit. Can't phone abroad anywhere. The abroad calls are done. Right. So now, let's see what we've got here. Look at what we have here. UEFA isn't wanting to comment. The SFA isn't wanting to comment. Duff and Phelps aren't wanting to comment. They're no phoning back. What we're going to do now is extend this wee page here, because I'm going to try and get into some other numbers that I've got. I can find the right one. There we go. Yeah, we've got some other key players in this who were sitting about doing jack shit when EBTs were all over the place. This is the main crime here. This is the one that people should be asking. How can Rangers defraud the tax system at the same time as cheating the other teams in their league and get away with it? That's all I'm trying to find out. How in Scotland, how in God's green earth, can this not be termed as the biggest cheating scandal to hit Scottish society and Scottish football ever, and how Rangers are still in this league, how they're in this division, how they're not facing harsher penalties, how the key players are not in custody. I have now been threatened with police action by two different people because of what? Because I pointed out that he's standing there on his Twitter page with a Freemasonic sign. So there must be a tie-in here. He stands there as a Freemason and Freemasonic Rangers. As you walk into the main entrance of Rangers, it's all the hallmarkings of a Freemasonic temple. So you walk in there, it's a Freemasonic cabal. That's how Rangers are getting away with this. So come and jail me. That's it. David's fucking one. I couldn't give a flying fuck. You're just fucking criminal bastards. The whole fucking place, right? I'm out of this fucking place anyway. To my place over in Ireland. I don't give a fuck about you. Scotland is fucked. Shove it up your fucking rectum, you Freemasonic bastards. We ain't fuck your fucking country. Who needs fucking Scotland? Fucking racist, sick, degenerate fuckwits. Shove your fucking Rangers in your Scottish football. Who needs it? You fucking bastards. There you go. Look at his wee fucking picture. A well-known Illuminati fucking sign. Go and check it all out there. There we go. Let's all see. Illuminati Darrow. It's all about opinions, eh? It's all about opinions, yet it doesn't want my opinion. Right, so hold on. Sorry, I'm just doing some work here on the internet. I'm passing this on. 2 seconds. Right, sorry. Just save this here. And hold on. So what they've done to Scottish football for the last, it goes even beyond the last 20 years, I would say. Okay, there's now proof of the EBTs, but I would say it goes even beyond that. We want to be looking at the last 100 years or so. Because to get to this stage of willful criminality, then it just shows you that they've been so confident of being able to get away with it because of the whole thing sewn up for so long. They've had the whole conspiracy sewn up for so long, they can get away with whatever they like. It's their country, it's their society, they can run it the way they like. The only reason why they've been caught this time is because of the investigation that happened with Newcastle, with the lovely Graham Souness. That little 30 grand, that was a key part. That was a key part of... So I'm just going through the internet now. That was one of the key parts because the police investigation from England went up to Glasgow and looked in. Hold on, let's refresh. They looked in at what was happening at Rangers and they passed that on to the authorities, and the taxman had his wee nose and had a wee pokery in. Yes, and then that's when the investigation started then. So thank you, Mr. Graham Souness, for helping bring this to light. Thank you. You may have benefited with your filthy lookout, but you've helped bring in the investigators with your criminality, with your backhanders, with your dodgy payments. And right. Oh, my nose is running like a train here. My computer's froze up. Yeah, it's a wonderful sweltering day here in Glasgow. Welcome to you all. I'm going to take a wee break and I'm going to get back to you. Hold on. A big hi to you all out there. I'm using running this. That was a classic there. What lodge are you in? Paddy Kelly, how you doing, bro? Yeah, big shout out to you all out there, anybody listening. And hold on, sorry troops. That's what we're going in this one for. I've got that many pages opened up here. I may go close that one down. He's not coming back to me. Noah's no interested. Right, just get too many opened up here. Don't need that one. Big shout to everybody listening out there. This is all live. Cunty Boys, yes. Sense Amelia, how you doing? This is live. This is live 100% verbatim. This has gone through as we speak now, live and direct. Yes, indeed. Well, at least until just before 3 o'clock, then I need to pack it in. And I'll be taking my phone with me. I'll be secreting it somewhere safe. And when I'm in the pokey later on, I'll be doing a live broadcast. So it's my first ever live broadcast from the pokey later on. We'll be exposing the Freemasonic pokey. We'll be doing a Watts and all, a cockroach and all, special from inside one of Glasgow's finest institutions. The big house must stay open. Keep the place open while I'm there. Don't close it yet until I've had my dinner. Make sure you get halal sausages rolls in there. None of your pork shite. Right. This is shocking. I'm trying to get a hold of this number here. Where am I? Oh, tell me I've closed it down. Oh, there we go. I've got it here. Right, yeah, there's some numbers here I'm trying to get out now. Well, it's somebody else we're going to try and get involved. We'll take a wee. I'll do a couple of calls here, see if I can get anywhere. Right, see if we can get anywhere with this one. 2 seconds, troops, 2 seconds. The wee fan in the background's there to cool me down, sheltering here in the Mediterranean heatwave of Glasgow. Absolutely pandemonium out there. The Bells are in meltdown. Their team is in meltdown. The Rangers are going bust. And let's see the Rangers.
Call is not recognized. Please check the number and dial again.
Oh, been getting a bum steer with that one.
Thank you for calling the Scottish Football Association. You now have 4 options. For the Scotland Supporters Club, please press 1. For the registration of players, please press 2. For matches and ticket information, please press 3. For all other inquiries and the operator, please press 4. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Scottish FA.
Good afternoon. I want to speak to Stuart Regan, please.
Oh, he's not in the office this week.
Oh, okay, no problem. Thank you.
Oh.
And maybe they're all away on holiday. Are they all away? They finished? Scottish football's finished, yes indeed. Right, I'm taking a break and I'll be back. So, I'll play you a wee tune and then I'll be back. Let's see what we got here. What have they got here?
Let's take it over to Sister Mons.
Oh no, hold on.
Over and over,
They will follow you.
over and over, we will see it through. As we Celtics of all, they go through and through. Over and over, we will follow you. There we go to Germany, you will see us there. Round of Spain, it's all the same. We'll go anywhere. We'll be right there with you as you travel around. You can take us anywhere. We won't let you down. Over and over, we will follow you. Over and over, we will see it through. 'Cause we are Celtics of old. We faith go through and through. Over and over, we will follow you. If you go to Lisbon, we'll go together. Inside you'll find us there, calling out your name. Maybe you need some clothing, you will always know that we'll be right there with you everywhere you go. Over and over, we will follow you. Over and over, we will see it through.
God bless this Alec. Yes, indeed.
Prison wall. I heard young girl crawling.
And now we're coming up to the main event of the day. This is it. This is live and direct, folks. This is coming to you live and direct. I've been threatened with the police by someone in the SFA because I said he's got a Freemasonic sign. What part of this cover up and cabal has he been part of at the SFA and the media? And within 2 minutes, the same namesake Darryl has at the evening times threatened me when I asked him what lodge he's in. The police are on to me. Is this what Masonic Scotland's all about? Is this what they do to try and cover up and shut people up from exposing the truth? Well, I say, fuckies. It's a fucking outrage. Criminals are walking about the streets here. Criminals. Fucking white-collared crime, embezzlement, theft, influencing people through fucking their largesse, their huge egos. For every fiver you put down, I'll put down a tenner. All this fucking bullshit. Yes, this is an emperor that's got no clothes fucking special. All yous little fucking minions out there, all yous little fucking puppets, all yous little cunts getting your money on the fucking drip through the same Freemasonic system. What laws do you get your little brown fucking envelopes? Come on, fucking do whatever you want. Chucky Allah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Bring it right fucking on. I believe in the one true God and Muhammad his slave and messenger. So bring on your Freemasonic system. Bring it right down on top of me. Bring it right on. I ain't done nothing wrong. This is a fucking full Watts and all special. Yous bastards have killed Scottish society. Yous have bankrupted it. Freemasonic bankers have killed the fucking system. The Federal Reserve, the One Eye System, the Bank of England, your Rothschild banking cabal, your Zionist fucking stooges all over the planet, controlling everything. Yes, that's what it's all about. Control, subjugating all the populations of the world into slavery. 1 billion people living less than 3 billion people living less than $1 a day. 3 billion people don't even have fresh, clean water. And yet all yous greedy, rich bastards sitting there dictating to us like you fucking run things, like you fucking everything's all should be done the way you say it. Well, fuck yous, shove it up your coolers. This is a revolution where people are saying in a radical pacifist way, no violence, because yous are the violent bastards. We're doing it in a peaceful way and saying we want our country back. We ain't taking no more fucking lies. These have stolen from us. These have bankrupted the country. These have plunged us into recession after recession. It's crime after crime. And Rangers, Glasgow Rangers FC, you stand accused, the leaders of Glasgow Rangers stand accused of crimes against Scottish football and against Scottish society. And not one person has came forward and said sorry. Not one sorry. Not one sorry has been put forward or ventured forth. And hold on there, brother. And what we're going to do now, this is the main part of the show here. The main part of the show, so hold on. You ready to go? You ready to go? Right, hold on, we're doing a live show here, hold on. We're just gonna it's gonna go, you'll be here like that. Caller waiting, and then we'll tie it up, right? And it's live, right? You're quiet. Here we go here, hold on to it.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Like a lady, I'm taking you home. While you stole your players gone, so beyond but zero. Now the prison ship lies waiting in the bay small free birds will fly. Along with song with dreams of songs to sing. I was lonely around the fields of Appalachia by a lonely prison wall. I heard your man calling. Nothing matters very when you're free. Gets the farmer and the crow. I remember they wrong in town. And you must raise a child with dignity. The small rivers will run. It's all the way. We raise the songs to sing. There's no way around the fields of the light.
Oh, it's all fell apart there. Sorry about that. It's a pity to put that in there. Oh no. That's went the answer machine all over the place. Oh, sorry about that, Trips. Oh. Hold on, just getting drink here. Sweltering out there, isn't it, today? She's got the answer machine now. Hold on, try again. Oh, she's got the answer machine. Ah well, c'est la vie. It never worked. Better luck next time. And boy for life. God bless you. Yes, I'm Prince Albert of Monaco. Prince Albert of Monaco here, aka Crackpot Tommy. And let's see. Any more numbers here? There's some more numbers here I could pull out. Maybe I'll play ball with this number then and show them. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello, I'm going to speak to Mr. George Peat, please.
Speaking.
Oh, hello, Mr. Peat. My name's Tommy Glasgow. I'm phoning from Glasgow Radio Online. We're phoning regarding the investigation. It was the BBC last night. Have you any comments regarding it? Do you think that Rangers should be kicked summarily out of Scottish football so that it can progress in a more, a more better version of Scottish football, because it's obviously totally corrupt?
Well, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not really a lot to say on it, because I've had my day, and I'm leaving all these problems now to my successor.
Well, obviously, at the time that you were there, Mr. Peat, this is the time where it's admired an investigation of the EBT. Should these EBTs, well, it seems that they are 100% verbatim and that they've used double contracts, then that means that on your watch, Mr. Pete, that Scottish football will be found guilty of probably one of the biggest corruptions that Scottish society has ever seen. How do you plead for that, Mr. Pete?
Well, the decision hasn't been made yet, so nobody knows whether they're guilty or not guilty.
Well, if you look at the double contracts, the side letters, how payments have been made, and this is out with all contravention of UEFA and FIFA law, and yet still in Scottish football it was overlooked and oversighted. How did that manage to happen under your watch, Mr. Pete? That is the crimes that will be charged at your door just now and very near in the future.
How would the SFA know?
How the SFA know? Well, because you have got people working for Glasgow Rangers, working for the SFA at the very same time. The duality. How would you not know?
How would the SFA know what clubs were doing unofficially?
Because people who were working for the SFA were working for Glasgow Rangers. People who were working for the SFA were getting these EBTs. What part don't you understand from last night, Mr. Pete?
Because nobody has said whether Rangers are guilty or not.
Well, that's the point. When is someone going to say they're guilty? Because it's clear to everybody that they are guilty by issuing 2 contracts to players, and especially to players. It means that is illegal, and UEFA, you know that for yourself. If you've got the highest body in Scottish football, you know every rule intricately, Mr. Pete, and I think it's disingenuous to suggest otherwise, that if Rangers have been given these extra payments, as was revealed last night by the BBC, then surely to goodness this is illegal, and surely to goodness every result over this period of how many years should be 3-0 against Rangers. And where does that put Rangers in Scottish football if Rangers are allowed into the Premier League next season? Totally corrupt and bankrupt. And I'm asking you now again, Mr. Pete, you know, who's going to make this decision?
Until this case is determined, I'm not going to make any comment. For all I know, the Rangers might be 100% clear. They might be 100% guilty. Until this case is determined, nobody knows. Well,
people have been, you saw last night, it's been proven, there is letters there, that there has been contracts there. This has happened at your time, Mr. Pete, so the recriminations are bound to come back at your door with the deepest of respect. You're going to have a hell of a case to answer, because on your watch, Scottish football, it looks like the biggest corruption crime possible has been on your watch, Mr. Pete.
Well, that's your opinion.
Well, that's a fact. That's a fact. If this comes, if you say, well, you can't make a decision, you can't wait. Once someone ever gets, the strength to make a decision and say what has happened to you is in fact wrong, and if it doesn't come within Scottish football, then it has to come surely within UEFA. Because if the evidence is there, as it's clear that the BBC put out last night, player after player after player, Christian Nellinger, side letters indicating it, and one of the last pieces of evidence that they gave on that was equally damning, how it was all known about. And that's what I suggest to you. People who work for you in your office, sat beside you for the SFA, worked with Rangers with these contracts. How is that possible, Mr. Pete? And why is this cover-up continuing? I'm suggesting to you just now, you're part of this cover-up to the highest level here, Mr. Pete. And yes, indeed.
The Scottish Premier League are conducting an investigation as to whether there were double contracts or whether there were side letters. Until a decision is made, I'm not going to make any comment because I don't know.
Well, have you gave evidence to all the relevant bodies?
I haven't been asked to give evidence to anybody.
You haven't been asked to give evidence to anybody. So the biggest crime in Scottish football, the biggest corruption scandal ever to hit, and you as head, you were in the office bearers for how many years at the SFA?
Listen, can I repeat myself? The Scottish Premier League are conducting an investigation. Until they have come to a conclusion, I'm not going to make any comment because I don't know whether what you're saying is right.
This call cannot be completed as your account balance.
There we go, I've had a credit on that phone. Mr. George Pete, I don't believe it. He's not making any comment, but there's c'est la vie, that's it done, I don't even make any more. It's just totally corrupt. The whole of Scottish football is totally corrupt. It's gone, it's bust, it's finished, finito. You know what, I made a decision. I forgot, I never had much credit, that wasn't my main thing with her. Dear sweet Jesus, how did that happen? Right. Well. There's your Mr. Pete. Boom, there's your dinner. He's not even had anyone come to speak to him. No one has came to speak to Mr. George Peat. There we go. George Peat. There we go. That's it in the oven. We wanted to get somebody else special there. It nearly came through. I don't know what happened. But the special one never came through. But we got Mr. George Peaty. And it's live. Yes, we'll get this back. This is going live. Yes, Hector. Doesn't matter. He wasn't going to say anything anyway. But not a problemo. It's not a problem, is it? We'll get him back.
She was the last of all. As a prison ship sailed out against the sky, wash your hand and hope and pray for her love and God be vain. There's nothing around the field of apple pie. Let me have the time.
Right, hold on. That was unbelievable. How could that be possible? Hello, Mr. Pete. I do apologise for that, mate. I had a problem with my phone there. Hello? I do apologise. I didn't want to seem rude. I didn't want to seem rude by...
Where are you phoning from?
I'm phoning from Glasgow Radio Online. My name's Tommy Glasgow. I'm sorry for I didn't want to seem so rude for hanging up. So I'll just conclude what I was saying, Mr. Peter. I don't mean to be rude or unduly. It's just that what's happened to Scottish football, we're part of the... Well, we're here as... I'm a fan, I'm a journalist, I'm an investigator, and I've had much to do with the full stuff for the last few months what's happened to Rangers, and now it's come to a conclusion, and all I want to do is put the case to key people, and it's quite insightful that you've said that no one has came to you. Would you be happy for an outside investigation from an outside body, somewhere from England or from Switzerland or anywhere, to do a full investigation? Because many people are suggesting now that this is just a total cover-up in Scottish football, and no truth and no justice is going to ever be given. Do you think that it's...
But nobody knows until these investigations have been concluded whether these statements are true or not. The SPL have been months doing this. They're still going through it to find out whether there were side letters or double contracts or whatever. Until they come to their conclusion, nobody knows whether it's true or not.
You look at one contract or you look at one letter and you see that there's a side payment and it's a loan and it's not went through the books properly, and then you can make...
Have you seen that?
That's what the BBC reported last night, that they have gotten their evidence.
Yes, I know they're saying that. But the other side of the coin is they're going to be sued for some of the things they said last night.
Right, well...
And I don't know what the facts are. As I said, I'll wait until the outcome of the EBT tribunal, and I'll wait till the outcome of the Scottish Premier League investigation, and then I'll make a comment. And
should Rangers be... Right, well, okay then, just assuming they're found guilty of every crime, and the narrative that is given from many people is that the rest of Scottish football will die if Rangers are not there. So they're guilty of EBTs, they're guilty of starting a new company.
How can you make that statement when just not so long ago clubs were saying Rangers and Celtic want to go and join the English Premier League, let them go and we'll go in with it. Now, if that's the case, why should they be upset if Rangers aren't there?
The question I'm trying to put is, should Rangers be allowed in? If they're found guilty of it, should they be allowed in? Because that is what is clear that is upsetting a lot of people, and that is the bottom line here, that should Rangers be cleared, or should be found guilty of everything that is suggested, EBT contracts, and it seems that Neil Doncaster, it doesn't matter what crime Rangers are going to commit or have committed, it's going to be a clear case that they should be kept in this division. Do you think that is right, Mr. Peat, if that is to be the case, if they're found guilty?
If Rangers have done wrong, they should be sanctioned.
What does that mean to you? Does that mean into another division? Does that mean taking...
That would be a personal opinion.
Does that, well, if it means that the EBTs stand as contracts, then it means that decisions, the games for a period of so many years will be 3-0 against Rangers. So surely that means automatic demotion to the lowest reaches of Scottish football. Surely that would indicate that if they have played players over a period of time, that is the sanction that should be meted out to them. And if it doesn't happen...
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is if they have done what you allegedly have done, then they should be sanctioned.
Not just me, other people, BBC, who are supposedly going to have a writ against them, but they've not had anything as yet. But the bottom line is, Mr. Peat, you know, how Rangers can commit these crimes year after year, and people working for your organisation, and you can claim no...
Who do you mean by that? Who works for SFA that had anything to do with Rangers?
Martin Bain? Campbell Ogilvie?
Martin Bain had nothing whatsoever to do with SFA.
Campbell Ogilvie?
Campbell Ogilvie's now the president.
Right. Mr. McDonald?
According to the statement on the BBC last night, he said he was unaware of who was getting paid what for these EBTs.
Well,
According to the statement last night.
Mr. Bain, he was getting EBTs. You're saying he wasn't part of the SFA?
Mr. Bain had nothing to do with SFA.
No, why is it reported?
It was the chief executive of Glasgow Rangers.
And was he not part of the SFA at any point? No, was he not on the board?
No. No.
Definitely not, no.
Definitely not.
Well, it's been reported in places that he has been.
There have been no Rangers, the only Rangers, no, he wasn't even on the board then. The only person connected with Rangers that was on the board eventually was Campbell Ogilvie.
Right. So he was...
There was no other Rangers representative on the SFA board.
Right.
The only old firm representative on the SFA board during my time was Eric Riley of Celtic.
Right. And obviously Celtic, they, for a small period, almost broached into the Earnings Benefit Trust, but within a quick period, Brian Quinn pulled them out of it. Rangers,
well, I don't know that.
Rangers pursued it for a period of over 10 years, and should the guillotine fall on the neck, the decision has to be that Rangers shouldn't be in the Premier League. And where do you stand for the trophies that they have won in this period? If it is akin to almost match fixing, as it was given out in the inquiry last week, it came close to it. Does that mean that all trophies and cups that have been won will be redistributed to the teams who should have possibly won it without the cheating? And will there be a case of financial...
Well, look, as I said already, let's wait and find out the results of these two tribunals, and we'll find what the SPL's doing, the investigation, and what the HMRC are doing with their investigation, and then we'll see whether there's anything to answer or not. At the minute, it's all hearsay.
I would have to object to you saying it's all hearsay, Mr. Peat, when there's evidence out there that what Rangers have done, there's people being paid in loans.
If this is clear cut as what you're saying, why has the SPL taken so long to come to a decision?
Well, that's why I'm phoning you. Can you tell me, Mr. Peat?
I had nothing whatsoever to do with the SPL. Not a thing.
Right.
They were a completely independent organisation. They were part of the SFA, just the same as the Scottish League is, but I had nothing whatsoever to do with the SPL.
And is it SFA? Who's the main umbrella body? Is it SFA? Is it SPL?
The SFA is the governing body.
Right. So you sat there as the top of the tree, the Don Curly Wully of Scottish football, and at no point are you going to admit that what happened under your watch, Mr. Peat, was wrong until it all comes through. And when it comes through, will you sit there and accept your responsibility that the biggest sporting corruption happened under your watch?
I will wait until I hear the results of these two cases.
Well, that's the accusation that will be charged to you, Mr. Peat, that you sat there with the biggest sporting corruption scandal in Scottish football, and you sat there as the head of the organisation and allowed it to be swept under the carpet.
When are these EBTs allegedly, when did they allegedly finish?
think a couple of years ago, 2010, from 1998, 99 to 2010, I think.
Well, Campbell Ogilvy's the man who's the president. If Campbell Ogilvy didn't know what was going on, how would you expect me to know what was going on?
Well, ignorance is no plea in the law. Even at the Nuremberg trials, the people there, they pled innocent to say, oh, it came from orders and above. You can plead ignorance all you like, Mr. Pete, but at the end of the day, it'll be a case of, on your watch, the biggest sporting corruption scandal has happened. And so whatever, for other people will come to you.
And the same as Jack McGinn's watch and John Macbeth's watch as well.
You were the head of the organisation, the umbrella body.
I was only the president from 2007 onwards. John Macbeth was the president before me, and Jack McGinn was the president before him.
Well then, equally, I share the blame, and the dock will ultimately be shared by yourselves, but the question I want to put is, what dock should it be? Should it be the Nuremberg crimes trial? Because I think this is a crime against Scottish society more than football. Should it be the Hague? I mean, it's not war crimes, but, well, if it blows up here in Scotland, if all the Rangers fans kick off, then maybe it might be a case of war crimes, because I think, personally, Scottish football has been so corrupt, and you've sat at the top for so long, Mr. Pete. You have to take your part in the catastrophe that is now enveloped. The Armageddon, the nuclear button has been pressed, I think, by the BBC last night, and it's going to be meltdown, because if your authorities that you work for neglect to do their duty and kick Rangers out and strip trophies, then Scottish football will cease to exist. It's in a meltdown situation, and it was on your watch, Mr. Pete.
Let me ask you a question for the last time. How would the SFA know what any club has been doing if they've been doing double contracts or sending side letters and don't send them into the SFA? How would the SFA know they existed?
Well, I phoned up Duff and Phelps. Well, I could be answering it this way. I phoned up Duff and Phelps a month ago, and they said to me that the fit and proper test of the SFA offer, how did that go? And I asked them, how does that work? And he says, you just declare yourself fit and proper. Well, I would suggest to you, get off their arses in whatever body there and do their job and do an investigation and do your work, because certainly to what happened last year with Mr. Craig White.
Are you suggesting the SFA should get lawyers in and go through every club in the country's books and have an investigation into every club in the country?
No, I'm saying negligence has happened on your watch, and Scottish football has been led down a corrupt path.
Answer my question. Are you suggesting that the SFA should go through everybody's books with a legal investigation to every club in the country to find out if there's side letters or double contracts or whatever?
Well,
is that what you're suggesting?
Well, obviously, if you can't be bothered to check on someone who's about to buy Rangers, and if all that is required is that they say, yes, we're fit and proper person, after what's happened with Craig White in the last year, then I would suggest that the SFA is still corrupt for not doing anything, for sitting on your backsides and doing nothing year after year, Mr. Pete.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to listen to any more of this.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
There we go, there's your dinner, boom. I'm off, Ski. I'm away getting away. There's more important things today here. Right. There we go. That's it, all done. That's a live show done. And we'll play it with a nice wee tune. Small fingers fly. My love was on the way. We have dreams a song to sing. Right, good afternoon, see you all later. Thank you for joining me. It was a live broadcast brought to you in the sweltering heat of the Mediterranean in Glasgow. And, over and out, Tommy in Glasgow. Thank you for joining me, God bless. Till the next time, wherever.